Hi again. I thought I'd come on and show you my new wide angle lens that I got for my camera, or for my camera on my iPhone. A lot of times when you're taking selfies or doing a vlog, when you're talking, you're too close, unless you have a tripod that you can sit way away from you. But this is for it will fit on the front facing and the rear facing lens of your camera. So I had one. This is what I was using. I was using this tiny little clip-on one. And when you clip it on, you can't really see where it's going over the lens until you get on and do a test video. And a lot of times you would see that circle or maybe a dark corner. That's why this wasn't on right. It wasn't completely centered. You don't have much room here to center this. You only have that tiny little circle there centered over your lens. So I knew there had to be a better way. I used to have one that was bigger, a little bigger than that, but still light and small, and it would fit on the camera, but you couldn't use it with any kind of a case on it. You had to take your case off and then put it on, and it finally got scratched so that I couldn't use it anymore. But it was a good one, but it just can't use it if it's scratched. That's really irritating if you see a scratch in the video the whole time you're watching it. So I found this one online on Amazon. Zevo, I think is how you pronounce it. And I read all about it and had really good reviews and everything. And it had, the company that makes this had lots of videos about it, really extensive videos about it. And one thing I read from the people that wrote things up about that had bought it was what good customer service that they had for this lens. So I thought I'd buy it. I had $10 in credit from using my Amazon card. I always have some credit. So this had originally been $39.95, so I got it for $29.95. And it was a Prime buy, so no shipping. And it came in 2 days, so that was good. So I'll just, this isn't really an unboxing or a, this is just telling you how I like it, because it's already unboxed and it's put together. Okay, it came in this box, and along with it came this nice little case that you can put it in. Okay. Also came with a lanyard that I connected to it. It has, of course, a lens cover on here. There's two lenses here, actually. There's the wide angle lens, and then if you unscrew the wide angle lens, this is a macro lens. So you have two types of lenses here. And as you can hear, this is metal, and this is a glass lens. So it's going to be clear. You have your lens cap, keep on it at all times except when you're using it. And the good part about it is this clip that screws on here. You can see, when you put the lens on, you can see right through the camera lens exactly where it's going on your iPhone. You have this big circle in there. You probably can't see it very good, but you can see really good exactly where it should be placed. Also, this clip is super strong. I mean, this is a heavy lens, and this clip will hold it for sure. you know. This little lanyard that came with it has a quick release clip here so that you can unclip it. Let me unclip it down here and I'll show you. You can just unclip the whole lanyard and use it, you know, when you're using it. You don't want that big strap hanging on it. So that is what I bought. And when you take it, it will fit with the case on. And they even tested it on really thick cases, and it will work on them. But the thinner the case, the better. This is considered a thin case. This is just a case with a little clip-on thing that you can clip it on your pants. It'll clip on to that front lens, and it'll clip on to this back lens. No problem. And they said to put the clip down like that, so it's not sticking up in the air. So I did test it as far as making a little video just on my camera. It's very clear, really clear. And it's a 0.45 wide-angle lens. And I think it's a 0.15 macro lens. So I'm very happy with it. I don't know what it weighs, but of course it weighs more than this tiny little thing. But it's not bad for the quality that it is. I had ordered another great big one, and I compared the two, and they are probably the same quality. I did an unboxing on that one a long time ago, but it's heavier than this one. It's slightly bigger, and that's what I didn't like about it. It was really heavy, and the clip wasn't. I don't think the clip was as strong. I don't know the name of the brand of that one, but I like this one better. It also came with really good instructions, and it gives you a website to go on where it has 3 different videos, extensive videos of how to use this lens. So I'm really impressed with it so far. Another thing it came with in this little bag is an LED light that you can clip on your camera. Now, if I turn this on, it's going to be really bright. So, and it has 3 different. It has bright, not so bright, and less bright. But along with this comes a cord that you can recharge it, a little USB cord that you can recharge it. I don't know if I'll ever use this. I'm sorry. But so far I'm happy with the lens itself, because I do use a wide-angle lens doing my vlogs a lot when I just do them with my camera. When I use the front-facing, mostly. So that is what I wanted to tell you about that. It happens to be tea time also, so I have my cup of tea while I'm doing this. When I was getting ready to come in here and do this and making my tea, I looked outside and I had 2 loose chickens again out of the run. They're running around my backyard. So then I had to get all dressed and everything, put my muck boots on. It's muddy out, and go capture them. So I put some blueberries and some really, really ripe bananas in a dish and coaxed them back into the run. I walked all around the run, and I cannot find where they're getting out at all. I have no idea. It's a mystery. I need a chicken cam to see their escape route. But this time it was Daisy and Miss Marple that got out. Last time it was 3 chickens, and I know it was Betty and 2 others. I'm not sure which ones they were, but I had to capture chickens before I made this. And I wrote a note here someplace about what I wanted to talk about. It would be great if I lost that. Which would be just like me. Here it is. Okay, as far as making videos every day, I've tried this whole past week. I put a video on every week. Most of all of them were not live videos. They were videos that I took with my camera on different subjects, and I had to then upload them to iMovie. Then I had to edit them and then upload them to YouTube. Well, all that editing and stuff takes a lot of time. I was using that time though to relearn iMovie because I used to know how to use it really well, but now it's a much better. They've done a lot more with it, and there's a lot of more parts to it, and there's a lot more things you can do with it. So the videos from this past week, you'll see that I put some music on, I made things go fast, I made, did different things. I could cut things out, edit. That's what it's for. So that took a lot of time. The fastest way to make the vlogs, of course, is this live, the live hangouts, because that's all I have to do. I just have to sit in front of this camera on my desktop and make the video. Of course, I can't go anywhere because I'm doing this on my desktop. Now, on the phone, YouTube, there is a live one that you can do. The trouble is, you can do a live video, but you can just have one clip. You can't like pause it and then go, to another area and start it again, because it turns it off, and it's going to be actually separate videos, as far as I know. I've tried it, and I can't get it to do it. So the only way to do the videos is to do them and then edit them and upload them. So it just takes too much time. And there are times I'm going to do it, like when I want to go someplace, or when I want to do a live thrifting live in the thrift stores, or going out to the barn like I did yesterday. I put that one on. Did I put it on yesterday or this morning? I'm not even sure. Gets me all mixed up, because usually I video one day and then I upload it the next day. So anyway, I may go back to just doing 1 or 2 videos a week, not every day. It got to use up too much of my time. And it took me forever to get these board games listed. I still have the last 3 are here next to me to be listed. It took me all week to get those few board games and things that I got when I went out up and listed. So the board games, they take more time to list. They're more storage room. They're taking more storage room, and they're heavy. They're heavier than just clothing, So those are the things that I don't like about it. If I start selling them really well, I'll probably like them better. But it's really the wrong time of year I'm trying this out, because the right time of year would have been probably, early November, before Christmas would be a good time to put games on. But this is when I'm trying them. They may still be on next November. So. Okay. The other thing is, I want to know if that button that I put on, it'll be on your right lower side of the video. You'll see it here. And I want to know what happens if you click on it. Because I tried to click on it when I was watching one of my videos, and it just took me right off of my video. Now that could be because I'm not allowed to subscribe to my own video. I don't know, but I've asked my sister to click on it and asked her what happened, but she hasn't answered me back yet. Now, something I wanted to do is, if you would please, in the comments, I don't have the live feed up because, or the live Q&A, live chat, that's it. I don't have the live chat up because my iPad had like 5% left on it. What happened was I was watching a movie in bed last night on my iPad, and I fell asleep, and it was on all night and ran the battery down to nothing. So it's recharging, and it takes forever for that one to recharge because it's an old one. So that's why there's no live chat up. But if you will please, in the comments, ask me any questions that you want to know. It can be about anything. I'm going to make a list of questions, and one of these videos that I'm going to do live will be a question and answer video. So you can ask anything. It can be anything at all, but keep it nice. This is a PG channel. It can be about me, my personal life. It can be about my losing my eye. It can be about eBay. It can be about Poshmark, what I know. I mean, I'm not experts on this stuff. There's a lot of experts on YouTube about different things. It can be about what you want to try to list. I mean, put on eBay. It can be anything. It can be about animals. It can be questions about chickens. I am quite versed on chickens and animals. But anything to do with my little homestead, it can be just anything. So if you would just, if you're going to ask a question so that I don't miss them, just put a few question marks in a row and then ask the question so I can spot them right away and write them down. And then in the future, you'll see that I'll have a question and answer YouTube video. So if you would do that for me, I don't know when I'll have enough questions. I really don't have that many subscribers yet, but that's why I put this subscribe button down, so to make it real easy. If it works, I'm hoping it's working right. If it's not and it knocks you right off my channel, that wouldn't be good either. Now I think, I don't know if you can, there's no little bell there. So in order to get notified, you may have to scroll down a little bit and do it the old-fashioned way, right on the YouTube, on my YouTube page there. Just scroll down, you'll see the little bell, I think. So that's about all I had to say. That's all that's on my list. One of the things I was listing, this was weeks and weeks ago, I found in Goodwill, I found a pair of my size of jeans. And I don't know if you can see the color of these. They're like a maroon color. I take nothing fancy. These are Lee boot cut at the waist jeans, and in a size 10 medium. Those are the jeans that fit me the best. So I found these and tried them on, and they fit really nice and they felt really good. So I washed them up and kept them for myself. But they've been hanging in my closet and I haven't put them on. So I put them on today. They're very comfortable. there's only one thing wrong with them. They must be fairly new because they're still soft. They're soft and still have that sort of almost suede-y feel to them, like they haven't been washed very often. The trouble with that is it collects all the dog hair. So I'm getting dog hair all over me. So they may not be the pants for me. I may just wash them up and list them. But it doesn't matter if you can't see them. I can wear them around the house and I wouldn't care. So if you just please push the subscribe button. And I'm on the hunt for 1,000 subscribers. It's going to take me a while, but every little one counts. So please leave me comments with your questions, and we'll have a fun question and answer video. So, bye.